Welcome back to the channel. In this video I want to talk to you about GTA 6 and to question where is it, why haven't Rockstar announced it. There is one simple answer from what I believe, and that is the fact that people continue allowing or enabling them to milk GTA 5 for every penny they possibly can. GTA 5 released on the Xbox 360 back in 2013. It then went through the Xbox One, and now we are heading into 2022 soon, and it's being enhanced for the Xbox Series X. It's the only game in the world, as far as I'm aware, that's been through 3 generations of consoles. When they first released GTA 5, they made $800 million in 24 hours. And they then went on to make a further $200 million in the following 2 days. So in the space of 3 days, they had made $1 billion from GTA 5. And then they released online, and with online come the microtransaction shark cards. And then what they've done ever since is add stupid things into the game for ridiculous prices that are nice and shiny, that attract people, and that's how they make their money. They milk the absolute shit out of GTA 5, and people continue to purchase stuff, and that's why I believe there is no GTA 6. I think if people weren't giving them as much money as they are through shark card purchases, I believe we would be playing GTA 6 right now. But I put out a community post, I put out a poll. Which GTA remaster are you most looking forward to? Because obviously they want to make even more money, so they've just remastered the trilogy, made a definitive edition of GTA 3, Vice City and San Andreas. I put out this poll to ask which one people are most looking forward to. I also added on 2 extra options. So you have GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas. They should have done GTA 4, and where is GTA 6? Out of 5,000 votes, GTA 3 got 3%. They should have done GTA 4, got 8%. Vice City got 11%. San Andreas got 26%. Whereas GTA 6 got 52% of the votes. Looking through the comments, people have been talking about not being fans of certain ones. Someone said GTA 3 was so stupid good. A lot of people are saying they're not interested in recycled games they've already experienced. People have even said remastering games is nothing but a cash grab. And I mean, I totally agree with Wolverine here. We should be on GTA 7 by now. But there are people that are pointing out they are still milking 5. It's a big money earner for them. So I see why they are doing this instead of 6. Answering the question, GTA San Andreas is my favourite, but the true and important question definitely is where the bloody hell was GTA 6? Rockstar is just like Nintendo. Someone else also puts, whoever puts 6 must be high. They're making so much money from 5, people would have to stop playing it. And I mean everyone. That's the only way it's going to get made. And then if you take a look at exactly what they've done with this Definitive Edition trilogy, they have not only updated maps and objective like waypoints and stuff, they've also actually brought weapon wheels in and updated controller layouts to be closer to GTA 5. So they're trying to bring back old games and they're trying to update them, basically modernize them. And I totally disagree with what they've done there, because if you play a game like a classic, if you play a game and it's been remastered, you want it to be as close to that nostalgic feeling as possible, and changing the controller layout, all that sort of stuff, it's just going to take away from everything the games were known for. But not only that, San Andreas, day 1, November 11th, drops on Game Pass. And then I believe it's GTA 3, not entirely sure if it is that or Vice City, but it comes to, I think it's PS Now on December 7th. And then I've also heard that PS5 isn't getting physical copies of it or something. They've made a right mess out of the entire situation. So it's kind of like an angry rant in a way. I'm annoyed with how they've done the remaster. I'm annoyed that they keep milking GTA 5, but the community just keep enabling it. Every time they drop a super fucking yacht, everyone's jumping in their wallets and getting their debit cards and credit cards out and going, here you go, Rockstar, take my money, take my money. I want this yacht that sits out in the ocean and does absolutely fuck all. But that's what keeps Rockstar doing what they are doing. If you also take a look at the release dates for the GTA games, the first ever one released in 97, London come out in 99, then 2 years after that was GTA 3, and then a year after that was Vice City, a year after that was a Grand Theft Auto double pack, then in 2004 was GTA Advance, then in 05 you had the trilogy, and you also had a week after that Liberty City Stories, and then you had Vice City Stories a year after that, then you had GTA 4 in 2008, you got The Lost and Damned in 09, Chinatown Wars in 09, episodes from Liberty City in 09, GTA 4 The Complete Edition in 2010, GTA 5 3 years after that in 2013, and now 8 years later, there's not been another game released. The only thing they did was like 2 weeks after GTA 5 released it released on 17th September. On the 1st of October the same year, GTA Online come out. And then it says here, I've just simply Googled GTA game release dates. 13th of June 2017, you had GTA 5 Online Gun Running. And then December 2021, you've got GTA The Trilogy, the Definitive Edition. And then, I can't remember when it is in 2022, but you've got GTA 5 Enhanced Edition. And then there's absolutely nothing else on the map. So based on how they started off the franchise in 97, there's been releases like every year or two. Besides with the complete edition of GTA 4, there was a 3-year gap between that and GTA 5. So realistically, we should have seen GTA 6 or another spin-off or something in like 2016, 2017. But we're now 8 years on from the release of GTA 5 and there's still not a number 6. And I believe that is all because they are milking the absolute shit out of GTA 5 and people are letting them do it. I would say you do have the roleplay and that's really popular. A lot of people absolutely love it. But this is Rockstar we're talking about. This is all about money. Roleplay I don't think makes them any money at all. Besides new people buying the game and stuff. And if you take a look at the Definitive Edition trilogy, there were people that were creating mods to basically remaster the older games themselves and do all that sort of stuff, and they got taken down. And then as soon as they announced the Definitive Edition of the trilogy, they went and removed the old versions of the games off the store. I think it was 24 or 48 hours later. It was ridiculously fast after the announcement. They removed the old ones because they want you to buy this new Definitive Edition trilogy. They want you to give them more money. They want to keep taking it in and not giving anything in return besides going back and doing a couple of enhancements and changing visuals and shit. This is Rockstar, one of the dodgiest companies out there. Take a look at Red Dead Online. That brings in nowhere near as much money as GTA, so they don't really bother with it. They half-arse everything. They don't release anything the community wants. They don't release engaging content or anything like that. It's all basically just season passes. And then if and when they do release roles, they've got so many bugs they hardly work. So that's my opinion on the entire thing. I believe we haven't had an announcement of a GTA 6 or anything like that because they are still making millions from people purchasing these stupid things in-game that cost far too much. But as I said, my opinion, let me know your thoughts in the comments and I'll see you in the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed it.